In a world rife with uncertainty and change, the quest for tranquility and stability becomes increasingly relevant. The strategies of Stoicism, first articulated in antiquity, offer profound and penetrating principles that remain pertinent and inspirational in our modern era. In this text, we will explore the fundamental ideas of Stoicism and their applicability to our lives today. From managing emotions to embracing the inevitable, Stoicism provides us with a guide to cultivating inner strength and wisdom in a constantly shifting world. Unpacking the philosophy of the Stoics, we will discover how it can help us find peace and self-assurance even in the most challenging circumstances. Stoicism, originating in ancient Greece, is a philosophy centered on personal ethics and principles for living a meaningful life. Founded by Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE, Stoicism evolved into a prominent school of thought embraced by many notable figures throughout history, including Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. At its core, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. This concept, known as the dichotomy of control, encourages individuals to focus their energy and attention on aspects of life they can influence, such as their thoughts, actions, and attitudes, while accepting external events beyond their control with equanimity. Central to Stoic philosophy is the idea of living in accordance with nature, which entails aligning one's actions and intentions with the rational order of the universe. This involves cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, which are seen as essential for leading a virtuous and fulfilling life. Stoicism also places a strong emphasis on the practice of mindfulness and self-awareness. By observing their thoughts and emotions without attachment or judgment, individuals can develop greater clarity of mind and emotional resilience, enabling them to navigate life's challenges with composure and grace. In essence, Stoicism offers a practical framework for cultivating inner peace, resilience, and moral integrity in the face of adversity. By understanding the foundational principles of Stoic philosophy, individuals can embark on a transformative journey toward greater wisdom, fulfillment, and tranquility. Embracing virtue, the core tenets of Stoic ethics. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the concept of virtue as the highest good. Unlike external possessions or transient pleasures, virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are believed to be intrinsically valuable and essential for leading a flourishing life. Wisdom, ponskeit, or practical wisdom, phronesis, is considered the cornerstone of Stoic virtue. It involves the ability to discern what is truly good and valuable in life, as well as the capacity to make sound decisions and exercise rational judgment in accordance with this understanding. Courage, or fortitude, Andrea, is another key virtue emphasized by Stoicism. It encompasses the willingness to face challenges and adversity with resilience and determination, even in the face of fear or discomfort. Courage enables individuals to act in alignment with their values and principles, regardless of external pressures or threats. Justice, dikaiosine, is the virtue of fairness, integrity, and moral rectitude. Stoics believe that treating others with fairness and respect is not only ethically right, but also conducive to one's own well-being and flourishing. Justice involves acting with honesty, compassion, and impartiality in all interactions with others. Temperance, sophrosine, refers to self-control, moderation, and discipline in thought, speech, and action. By practicing temperance, individuals can avoid excessive desires, passions, and indulgences that may lead to imbalance or distress. Instead, they cultivate inner harmony and tranquility by aligning their desires and impulses with reason and virtue. By embracing these cardinal virtues, Stoics aim to cultivate a life of moral excellence, inner peace, and eudaimonia, human flourishing. Through the consistent practice of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, individuals can align themselves with the natural order of the universe and live in harmony with themselves and others. Navigating adversity. Stoic strategies for resilience. One of the central teachings of Stoicism is the recognition of the inevitability of adversity and hardship in life. Rather than seeking to avoid or escape from challenges, Stoics advocate for embracing them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. A key Stoic concept for navigating adversity is the distinction between what is within our control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, and what is outside of our control, external events, other people's behavior, and circumstances beyond our influence. By focusing our efforts on what we can control and accepting with equanimity what we cannot, we can cultivate inner resilience and fortitude in the face of adversity. Stoics also emphasize the importance of maintaining a mindset of detachment and indifference toward external outcomes. While it is natural to desire certain outcomes or strive for specific goals, attachment to these outcomes can lead to suffering and distress when they are not realized. Instead, Stoics advocate for adopting a mindset of acceptance and detachment, recognizing that our well-being ultimately depends not on external circumstances, but on our own attitudes and responses to them. Another powerful strategy employed by Stoics in times of adversity is the practice of negative visualization. By imagining the worst-case scenarios and contemplating the loss of the things we hold dear, we can cultivate gratitude for what we have and prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally for adversity when it inevitably arises. This practice helps us develop greater resilience and perspective, enabling us to face challenges with courage and composure. Ultimately, Stoicism teaches us that adversity is not something to be feared or avoided, but rather an integral part of the human experience. By embracing adversity with courage, resilience, and a mindset of detachment, we can transform challenges into opportunities for growth and self-discovery, leading to greater strength, wisdom, and inner peace. Cultivating inner peace. Stoic practices for mindfulness and tranquility. In the midst of life's chaos and uncertainty, Stoicism offers a variety of practices aimed at cultivating inner peace, mindfulness, and tranquility. These practices are designed to help individuals develop greater self-awareness, emotional resilience, and mental clarity, enabling them to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and equanimity. One of the core practices of Stoicism is the discipline of assent, which involves exercising discernment and control over our judgments and perceptions. Stoics teach that much of our suffering arises not from external events themselves, but from our interpretations and reactions to them. By learning to suspend judgment and cultivate a more objective perspective on events, we can reduce the power of external circumstances to disturb our inner peace. Another important practice is the contemplation of the virtues, or the daily reflection on the qualities of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By actively contemplating these virtues and striving to embody them in our thoughts, words, and actions, we can cultivate a sense of moral clarity, purpose, and integrity in our lives. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment and embracing each moment with mindfulness and gratitude. By focusing our attention on the here and now, we can let go of regrets about the past and anxieties about the future, allowing us to experience greater peace and contentment in the present. Additionally, Stoics advocate for the practice of voluntary discomfort, or deliberately exposing ourselves to discomfort and challenges in order to build resilience and self-discipline. By willingly embracing discomfort in controlled doses, we can strengthen our capacity to endure hardship and adversity with grace and fortitude. By incorporating these Stoic practices into our daily lives, we can cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace, mindfulness, and tranquility, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. As we continue to cultivate these practices, we can experience profound transformation and growth, leading to greater fulfillment and well-being in all aspects of our lives. Embracing impermanence. Stoic reflections on the nature of change. Stoicism offers profound insights into the nature of change and impermanence, encouraging individuals to embrace the transient nature of all things with equanimity and acceptance. Central to Stoic teachings is the recognition that everything in the universe is subject to flux and transformation, and that clinging to the illusion of permanence only leads to suffering and disappointment. One of the key Stoic principles related to impermanence is the concept of the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between what is within our control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, and what is outside of our control, external events, other people's behavior, and circumstances beyond our influence. By focusing our attention and efforts on what we can control, namely our own thoughts and actions, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience in the face of life's inevitable changes. Stoics also emphasize the practice of negative visualization, or contemplating the impermanence of all things, and mentally preparing ourselves for loss and change. By regularly reflecting on the transient nature of our possessions, relationships, and even our own lives, we can cultivate gratitude for what we have and develop a deeper appreciation for the present moment. Additionally, Stoicism teaches us to adopt a mindset of acceptance and detachment toward external outcomes, recognizing that attachment to specific outcomes only leads to disappointment and frustration when they inevitably change or fail to materialize. By learning to let go of our attachment to outcomes and accept the inherent uncertainty of life, we can experience greater peace and contentment in the midst of change. Ultimately, Stoicism invites us to embrace impermanence as an integral part of the human experience, recognizing that it is not something to be feared or resisted, but rather a natural and inevitable aspect of life. By embracing change with acceptance and equanimity, we can cultivate greater resilience, inner peace, and wisdom, enabling us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and serenity. Finding meaning in adversity. Stoic reflections on the pursuit of eudaimonia. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the pursuit of eudaimonia, often translated as human flourishing or well-being. Unlike fleeting pleasures or external achievements, eudaimonia is understood by Stoics as a state of inner excellence and fulfillment that arises from living in accordance with virtue and reason. Stoicism teaches that adversity and hardship are not obstacles to eudaimonia, but rather opportunities for its realization. By embracing challenges with courage, resilience, and moral integrity, individuals can cultivate the virtues necessary for eudaimonia and find meaning and purpose in even the most difficult circumstances. One of the key principles of Stoicism related to eudaimonia is the concept of the Stoic reserve clause, which involves pursuing our goals and aspirations with dedication and effort while remaining open to the possibility that external circumstances may thwart our plans. By anchoring our sense of fulfillment and well-being in our own virtues and character rather than external outcomes, we can experience greater resilience and contentment in the face of adversity. Stoics also emphasize the importance of living a life of service and contribution to others as a means of achieving eudaimonia. By practicing kindness, compassion, and altruism, individuals can cultivate meaningful connections with others and contribute to the greater good, thereby enriching their own lives and finding fulfillment in the service of others. Ultimately, Stoicism teaches us that eudaimonia is not something to be pursued for its own sake, but rather a natural byproduct of living a life of virtue, meaning, and purpose. By embracing adversity with courage and integrity, cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, and living a life of service and contribution to others, individuals can experience profound transformation and fulfillment, finding meaning and purpose in even the most challenging circumstances. Conclusion. In conclusion, Stoicism represents not just an ancient philosophy, but also a profound guide for living in the modern world. Its teachings on accepting the inevitable, cultivating virtues, managing emotions, and finding meaning in adversity remain relevant and inspiring for contemporary individuals. The pursuit of tranquility, wisdom, and well-being permeates every aspect of Stoic philosophy. From developing inner peace to seeking meaning in the face of change, Stoicism calls us to live deliberately and purposefully, filled with virtue and wisdom. In today's world, saturated with stress, uncertainty, and unrest, the teachings of Stoicism serve as an oasis of tranquility and wisdom. By applying the principles of Stoicism in our daily lives, we can gain inner strength, wisdom, and well-being, despite the challenges we face. Thus, Stoicism invites us to embark on a path of inner transformation and spiritual growth, enriching our lives with wisdom, meaning, and harmony. By following its teachings, we can attain not only tranquility and confidence, but also true well-being and purpose in life. Stoicism offers a timeless philosophy that speaks to the universal aspects of the human experience. Its principles resonate across cultures and generations, offering guidance and solace to those who seek a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, Stoicism serves as a beacon of hope and resilience, reminding us of our innate capacity to endure, adapt, and thrive in the face of adversity. By embracing its teachings and incorporating its practices into our lives, we can cultivate greater clarity of mind, strength of character, and inner peace. In an era defined by constant change and upheaval, Stoicism provides a sturdy foundation upon which to build our lives. Its emphasis on virtue, mindfulness, and acceptance offers a roadmap for living with integrity and purpose, regardless of the circumstances we encounter. In essence, Stoicism invites us to embrace life fully, with all its joys and sorrows, triumphs and setbacks. It encourages us to cultivate a mindset of resilience, gratitude, and compassion, enabling us to find meaning and fulfillment in every moment. As we conclude our exploration of Stoic philosophy, let us remember the timeless wisdom it imparts and strive to embody its principles in our daily lives. In doing so, we can unlock the true potential of our humanity and embark on a journey of growth, wisdom, and well-being that transcends time and circumstance.